Good morning. Woke up this morning. Had the strangest feeling that something just don't feel right. The day is so quiet here today. Everything is just standing still, and I'm just trying to process a lot of things that I got going on. I haven't had my surgery because a lot of people have been asking me about the gastric surgery. I haven't had the surgery yet. I haven't um, made all my clearances yet. So, but it's a work in progress. I got a lot to get done before the surgery. And I got to put in the work. You have to put in the work. The surgery is only a tool to use to help in getting to losing that weight, but it's not a quick fix. It's not to drastically change your life. It's a aid to help in your process of losing the weight. But you got to do the work. You got to put in the work. It's not going to work unless you're putting in the work and you're consistent and you're I chose the route to have the weight loss surgery because I had tried every other thing that you could try, but I found that losing the weight and keeping it off was harder because it always felt like I was not full. So I feel that with the weight loss surgery, it will give me like a start over, do over, smaller stomach so that I will be feeling full quicker than I was before. And because I feel that right now, at the age I'm in and the life I've lived on eating has totally stretched my stomach to a point where it's never going to feel full. So that's the only reason why I'm doing the surgery. Everybody else have their own reasons why they want to do the surgery. I feel that once I get the surgery, that will be one less thought process in the hunger aspect of it because of the fact I'm not going to be able to put in as much as I used to. I've really curbed my appetite completely now. I watch what I eat. I do portion control. I control what I eat now. But I am still so hungry. And that's when my willpower has to kick in. And that's when I have to be more consistent about what I eat, how I eat, when I eat, where I eat, with who I eat. It's a process. And the gastric sleeve is not a quick fix. You got to put in the work. So I'm working towards getting my surgery. I have not gotten my surgery. I'm working towards getting the surgery. And who knows, by the time I do get clearance for the surgery, I may not even need the surgery, but that's okay. That's okay. We still gonna put in the work. I'm still hungry. I still want to eat. My husband still can cook. I don't care what nobody says. I'm a food addict. I'm addicted to food. I love to eat. I love to taste. I love to smell food. I am a food addict. And I'm also human. So, with that being said, being human, I have my faults. I have breaking points. And today, I woke up feeling strange because I usually get up and the first thing I do is go to the kitchen and or have my husband go to the kitchen. Let me rephrase that. Have my husband go to the kitchen to fix something good. But this time, he asked me what I wanted to eat, and I didn't want it. I didn't even feel hungry. I didn't even have anything to say. And he looked at me strange, like, well, I'm going to the groceries. Would you like me to bring you anything? No. That's why I say the weight loss surgery is a tool to help you. But your mindset, I feel, is the key. You have to change the way you think about food. You have to change the way you prepare your food. You have to change the way, the portions that you take. And then you have to be very mindful of all the condiments you put in, because those condiments, they add on calories, and that's the sneaky part. Have you ever really counted calories? You would be really, really surprised that the calories you put in when you add stuff like butter. You add stuff like peanut butter. You add stuff like ketchup or mustard or your salad dressings. Some people will drench their salad because you say, hey, that salad is healthy. But you would drench your salad in salad dressing, and you just defeated your whole purpose of taking that salad. You have to count. Read labels. Read the labels. It tells you what a serving size is. My nutritionist, she told me, those little small kid plates. That is what a human serving size is. I was kind of like, how can you get full off of that? If you eat it, drink plenty of fluids. I've learned to drink a bottle of water right before I eat anything now. I drink a bottle of water. And then that little kid serving size seems more than you think after you drunk that bottle of water, because your stomach is kind of full, and that little kid plate, it did the job. And I used to wonder about some of my skinny associates. When we would go out, they would order the kids' meal, or they would, order a kid-sized meal. And I'm looking like, how could that fill you up? You're not trying to get full. You're trying to get satisfied. And that kid's meal will do it. Why do you think half of the time these kids don't care to eat? and you have to try to force them. Don't force your kids to eat anymore. Let them eat what they want to eat when they eat it, and they will be fine. We've been programming our kids to overeat the same way our parents did it to us. And that's not good. You're kind of sort of force feeding your kids to the point where they're going to have those bad habits that you had when you was a kid. Your parents made you eat, and then you turn out to be that fat kid. Or you started depending on food to alleviate other issues you was having as a kid. Food can be your friend. It really can. But you have to do it in moderation. And you have to watch what you're eating. I'm not a food person. So that was a good thing. And then growing up in my household as a kid, we used to only eat meat when we was little. Probably once a week. And that was the Sunday dinner. So I was used to eating all the veggies straight from the garden and whatever. So once I got older, I didn't have that avenue to turn to until I got with my husband now. But the damage had been done eating all the processed foods, trying to cook it myself, and I'm not a cook. So now I'm suffering the consequences of those actions. But it's like I said, it goes back to that mindset. You got to reprogram your mind to eat the proper portions with healthier choices. There's no way around it. What you used to do when you was younger and your metabolism was really, really up there, you can't do now. You can't do it now. So I just feel that for me, and this is only for me, the gastric sleeve will give me a fresh start. But before I go do the surgery, I've got to train my mind to be consistent in my exercise, in what I eat, how I eat, when I eat, where I eat. It's just a process. But I'm putting in the work, and I thank my husband for his total support. My kids, they've been supportive of, the process. And I'll let you know how it goes once it's done. But for now, this is just the road to the surgery. I haven't had the surgery. Hopefully in a couple of months, I will have the surgery. But for now, I'm just going to be consistent in what I do. So you guys have a good day. Feel free to ask me any questions. I'm open day or night. You'd be surprised. I'm open day or night. And just be happy and breathe. Love you guys. Peace. Be out.